Before Skillibeng would nearly lose his life in a car accident and afterwards dedicate himself to becoming a dancehall superstar. Before Skillibeng would make a splash in the US market thanks to the remix for Crocodile Teeth alongside Nicki Minaj. Before Skillibeng would have 919,000 followers on Instagram and over 1.2 million subscribers on YouTube at the time of this recording. Despite most of us having to spend 2020 under lock and key, Jamaican dancehall artist Skillibeng spent the majority of that year spreading his name all around the world thanks to some killer tracks. Without a doubt, the last few years has provided Skillibeng with a string of breakthrough moments, including the release of his single Brik, Brik, jumping on a remix of Pop Smoke's Dior, and dropping his debut mixtape The Prodigy, which featured an appearance from his mentor Popcan.
Popcan has been a mentor for Skillibeng.
Today, Skillibeng is arguably more popular than his former idol, and he knows he needs to continue working to keep it that way. He told The Face, "Music gets us to where we want to be. It got me to where I am now. It gets results. So my main rule is to always have new music, new projects, new works." And my man ain't kidding. That Prodigy mixtape I just mentioned, well, it features over 30 tracks, because Skillibeng understands that you need to make hay while the sun shines. A lesson he learned after nearly losing his life in an automobile accident a few years ago. What's up guys, I'm Yusuf Awadallah, aka ZXC. I've covered tons of people recently, from the Hawk to a girl to Gata, so you should stay tuned by giving us a little love and hitting the subscribe button. Before they were famous, works on requests too, so while you're down there, why don't you leave a comment on who you want to see next. Anyways, let's get into the episode. Skillibeng was born Amwa Warmington in the parish of St. Thomas, Jamaica on December 23rd, 1996. As a child, he grew up in the rural community of Lyson, situated on the eastern end of Jamaica. That's where Skilly learned how to appreciate the peace and quiet that only a country life can provide. As a teenager, Skilly attended Morant Bay High School, where he not only was an excellent student, but also discovered a passion for performing while participating in his social dance club. It was also at this point in his life that Skilly earned his nickname Skillibeng, which is actually a popular slang or toast in Jamaica used by dancehall DJs in the late 80s and early 90s. Around this time, Skilly began tinkering with writing and creating his own songs while still working a day job at his father's local business. For a short period, he tried to juggle the responsibilities of music, work, and school, but a near-death experience would reshape his life and change his priorities. One night, after finishing work at his dad's business, Skilly jumped in the car to travel to a nearby city where he was scheduled for an interview with Jamaican DJ Super Hype. Along the way, he met with an accident that he took to be a sign telling him to switch things up. He told The Face, "A car drove out. My car flipped over, but nothing happened to me. I had to make that choice between music and the 9 to 5 because I knew that I was overworking myself trying to satisfy both career paths." So, fresh out of high school and ready to dedicate himself to music entirely, Skillibeng got to work and came up with his first few singles. Tracks like Pain and Emotion, as well as Brain Parts, which utilized Vybz Kartel's Purge rhythm that he made famous with his hit single CT Scan. These tracks immediately made him a pretty big hit locally, but it would take Skillibeng a few more years to earn himself his breakthrough moment. That came in 2019 with the release of his critically acclaimed single Brik, Brik. In case you're wondering just what that title means, it's a Jamaican term for stacking bands and bands of cash. But as popular as the track was, it also caused something of a controversy with its sampling of a national news report about an increase in Jamaican-based scamming activities. Of course, as longtime viewers of this channel know, nothing helps sales numbers like a little bit of controversy. And before he knew it, Brik, Brik was inspiring a surge in Jamaican dancehall culture, wherein DJs were regularly encouraged to play popular songs on repeat for a cash incentive. Due to these occurrences, some people thought that Brik, Brik was a bigger hit than the artist who created it, but Skilly would prove his doubters wrong when his next track, Mr. Universe, dropped in May 2020 to further massive critical and commercial acclaim. While looking back at his journey from little-known artist to dancehall superstar, Skillibeng told The Face, "It has always been a goal for me to be a household name in dancehall, to be one of the best. Because the way we started, not a lot of people have that. I saw a different kind of potential than I have. From very early in my career, I was always serious about my thing." Skilly's next step to accomplish his life's purpose was to release his debut studio album on Christmas Eve 2020, in celebration of his 24th birthday no less. Like I mentioned mentioned off the top, this monster of an album titled The Prodigy features more than 30 tracks and includes features with artists that help inspire Skillibeng's rapid ascension, including Jada Kingdom and Popcan. This album would cement Skilly as the center of the new wave of dancehall culture in Jamaica, and also saw the talented young artist experimenting more with his sonic stylings, including the creation of the drill-influenced track Not and the smooth R&B vibes of Wonderful. More recently, Skillibeng has been making inroads with the international market as well, hanging out with US rapper Rich the Kid, who hopped onto Skilly's Real Boss while visiting Jamaica. He's also made his Billboard chart debut thanks to a remix of his track Crocodile Teeth that features none other than the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. Most recently, he's made a remix of $1 Million Baby, which is straight up bumpin'. Like, you gotta hear it. And on July 5th, 2024, he previewed the beat to his newest track, Boom, which he hasn't released yet, saying he'll drop it instantly once it reaches 10,000 pre-saves. With results like that, Skilly's drive to ensure that dancehall music earns its rightful place in the pantheon of music genres next to other, more mainstream genres like hip-hop is well on track. He told The Face, "That's my aim now, to uplift dancehall and put it on that level. As you can see, it's working already." But as for where Skillibeng goes from here, well, that's a story for another time. After all, this is before they were famous. Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at @BeforeTheyWereFamous to vote on what's next. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.